AJ Anthony Joshua, the former two-time unified heavyweight champion, has officially selected Derrick James, former trainer of the year, trainer of the current 154-pound undisputed world champion Jermell Charlo, and trainer of the 147-pound unified world champion Errol the Truth Man Down Spence. Hey, before we get into it, let's sound out our blessings. Blessed, love, and blessed day, old boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fight nation. It's Coach Fire, and this is real life boxing. Best double jab straight down the pipe with the left hook behind it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when all new content is being uploaded on the channel of Real Life Boxing. Put the left hook behind it and share the video, please and thank you. It has officially come out now. There was speculations. I did a video on this before Derrick James being the trainer of Anthony Joshua when the info had been leaked, but now it's officially come out. I did a video about this a few days ago with Anthony Joshua with his return match against Jermaine Franklin, and has officially selected Derrick James as his trainer. And I want to ask you guys, how do you guys think that Derrick James will match with Anthony Joshua? I'm going to tell you guys how I think that this matchup, this fit is going to work. Trainer fighter, I honestly think that it's a good fit for Anthony Joshua, for what Anthony Joshua does, for Anthony Joshua's fighting style, for what we would like him to do in the ring. I think Derrick James is a perfect fit for Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua coming off two back-to-back losses against Alexander Usyk, current unified heavyweight champion, who's in talks about undisputed fight with Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. AJ is coming off two back-to-back losses to Usyk, where I think we can all agree that yes, AJ was outboxed, but I think all of us can come to the terms that if AJ was a little bit more aggressive and used his natural given abilities in what he has over Alexander Usyk, I think everyone can agree that if AJ was to do that, he might have been victorious in both of those fights. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, ask AJ to step on the front foot, to step on the gas, be a little bit more aggressive behind the jab, and just use your big man size. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Derrick James is the perfect match for Anthony Joshua. I think his fighters are a perfect match for Anthony Joshua to be in training camp with. I've been saying that for a long time. Anthony Joshua needed to come to the States, to get in a training camp with the States, be around some dogs from the States. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna really make it a racial thing, but being around some, and not saying there ain't no dogs in the UK, but I just feel like Anthony Joshua needed to switch up his surroundings. You know what I'm saying? Because wherever he is in the UK, like, he's the boss. You know what I'm saying? In his gym, he's the big man. Whatever gym he goes to in the UK, he's the boss. But going into the gym with Derrick James, Errol, Spence, Jermell, Charlo, he's not the big man in charge. Yes, he's the heavyweight, the former unified champion, but now you got two unified champions in the gym, one undisputed. You know what I'm saying? With both of them, at least Jermell Charlo having more experience than Anthony Joshua, both of them, because Errol started boxing when he was young as well, and both of them having bigger amateur careers than Anthony Joshua as well. So I think that Anthony Joshua being in the gym with these kind of guys, and these guys are mean in the ring. Let's not get it twisted. Jermell Charlo's mean in the ring. Errol Spence is mean in the ring. Jermell Charlo is mean in the ring. So, again, I think that we can all agree that that's what we want to see from AJ. A little bit more meanness in the ring, like he was when he was younger. You know what I'm saying? When AJ was young, he was mean. So I think we all would like to see a little bit more meanness from AJ. And this is what Derrick James and his fighters bring. You know what I'm saying? A real no-nonsense attitude into the ring. Very offensive and with a defensive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Very offensive, but with with the defensive mindset. You know what I'm saying? Not just walking into punches. They are all very defensively inclined. Yes, they get hit with punches, but because they're so offensive and they and you know what I mean? Maybe not like volume punches, but they're offensive. You know what I'm saying? They're putting together punches behind their jab. So they're offensive. So when you're this offensive, you know what I'm saying? You're a little bit open. You know what I'm saying? You will take some shots, but they are still very tight in everything they do as far as their defense and everything. I'll say Errol Spence opens up a little bit more, but the Charlo twins are very tight. You know, when they're punching, when they're on inside of punch exchange, very tight. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is very good for Anthony Joshua. That catching and shooting. You know, Anthony Joshua is good for that. His hands is always up. He's looking to catch punches. He does catch punches, but now just learning to shoot off of the punches. I think that Derrick James is a perfect match for Anthony Joshua, physically and mentally. And I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. What y'all think about Anthony Joshua being in training camp with Jermell Charlo and Errol Spence. And I know that Jermell Charlo is injured right now, but I'm pretty sure he's still in the gym and putting in his 2 cents. And it's actually, you know, very good timing, because now Derrick James can kind of focus more on Anthony Joshua and put more time into Anthony Joshua, as Jermell Charlo's fight fell apart, and we don't know what's going on with Errol Spence. Supposedly he's supposed to fight in April. So you know what I'm saying, Derrick got some time to work on AJ, and I'm sure, like I said, I'm not so sure about Errol Spence, but I'm sure Jermell Charlo is in there giving his 2 cents. He's very vocal, and he seems like a guy who's very active in the gym as far as working with the other fighters and helping them out. I mean, he is undisputed. You know what I'm saying? He's been through he's been through the ring, and he's been on the road. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing it. So I'm pretty sure he's in there with Anthony Joshua as well, giving his 2 cents. And I like that AJ, that they kind of kept it on the wraps and they didn't make it a huge big media thing with a bunch of, you know, gossip going back and forth, because that means that AJ is working. That means that those guys are in the gym working. So I like it. I like to hear it. I can't wait to see what AJ looks like under the tutelage of Derrick James. Obviously, it's going to be his first fight with just a couple months getting to train with Derrick James. But, you know, hopefully they stay together. And like I said, we like to see what AJ can make out of this. And also Derrick James getting a former unified heavyweight champion, just adding to his resume. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good look for all parties. I want you guys to tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love. Is Coach Fight. This is Real Life Boxing.